Man, let's get it, man. I'm obviously in a good mood. Y'all can see it. It's right here. My boy Jeff just came through with a last minute table topic. Brother, remember James? You met James over here?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Toastmaster, brother.
Is he?
Yeah. He's I don't know how many speeches he's done, but I've seen like he has best speaker, best evaluator, best table topics. He got all those.
Oh wow,
those awards, man.
Those are good credentials, man. If he's got all that, bro, he's got to be on speech 8 minimum.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
They're doing this thing. Welcome, y'all. I know y'all are looking at us, trying to see what's up. Those that are watching live, we appreciate it, and then those who will come later, and this is live to you. This is you're watching it right now, and we appreciate y'all too. And so, what are we talking about today, brother?
Oh yeah, we're talking about the value of a queen.
They tried to play us, but we made the game. Offend these haters, turn their shade to shame.
Believe you me.
Stick with the name that pays. Big Daddy everything. And they thought I was done to rap, but how dumb is that when I'm the running back? Go punch you in front of you at eye level, see if you gon' stomach that. It's food for thought, but we don't feed them hoes, we don't need them hoes. Eloquent, Big Daddy elephant, just in their element. Intelligence, telling men something they could tell a friend. And
Yeah. The value of a queen. Brother, you want to say what's up to the people? I didn't give you the opportunity to say what's up to them, man.
I do, actually. People, what is up, actually? It's nice to be seen by all of you. Those of you that are live, welcome. Those of you that are later, welcome. Hello. Hey, before we get started, this is the Big Daddy Energy Podcast. We talk about all things related to man and manliness. And I want to throw this out there real quick. Fellas, if y'all want us to start talking about other stuff, man, let us know. Throw it in the comments. Let us know what you want to discuss, what you want our insight on. Share this stuff. Like this stuff. That's if you like the stuff. And yeah, if ever you're going to buy something like a tool or anything that you're going to use for utility, do the best you can to make sure that it has multiple purposes. Right? Get stuff that you can use in more than one way. For example, I have a watch that's also a compass. How awesome is that? This is a watch and a compass. So if you're gonna get something, try to get stuff that you can use in different ways. Just to best utilize the things you purchase. All right, brother.
Cool. Just real quick, want to do some. What do they call that stuff? Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I just want to know if my audio. How's my audio, brother? Because yours is coming on my end. Is coming a little choppy and staticky.
Is it? I noticed that in the video before the last that it was sounding that way. Your audio sounds great, brother. It could be on my end. Let me turn the gain down, perhaps. How does that sound? Does that sound better? Because that can be kind of annoying to listen to.
Sing.
Sing? Okay. La 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 la.
No, it's not. Still cracking.
It's still cracking.
Not your voice. The
audio.
The audio still cracking.
That's unfortunate. I don't know what to do about that in particular.
We'll just go through it. It's all good. We're here. And then we'll fix it whenever we can fix it. How about that?
That'll work.
All right. This is the reason why they have technicians like on deck. You know what I'm saying?
On deck, yeah.
That's why you got to pay like men. Nah, I guess it could be a woman, I suppose. But it's why you pay people to kind of hang out.
Yep.
In case there's technical difficulty, they can address it.
Yep. And if you guys would share this content, we would get there.
That's true. It's, our fate's kind of like in y'all's hands. No pressure, but
we love you guys. Could just love us back.
We've been doing this for 3 years. So. I'll let it do it. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how important the things that we're going to talk about today? Can you imagine the magnitude of importance this has, brother?
I can't imagine it. The queen, strongest piece on the board.
Good evening, Sola.
And Jeff.
Here to support, man. He's always been here to support. We appreciate you, Manny. My wife and I were talking about you. It was this week. This week, maybe Wednesday or something like that. Talking about you. Nothing, like sexual, of course. Just, Jeff. I was just.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was just saying we.
Yeah. Well,
because couples talk about, other women. Doesn't have to be
Sure.
that.
No, not at all. It could have just been more like were you talking about her?
I'm just saying, she's always been there supporting us.
I got you. Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. See, nice
Innocent.
and clean. Yeah.
Yeah. No big deal.
Yeah. Right. I
All
saw
right,
y'all look awesome. Appreciate it. Did we look awesome?
Oh, we did. I think it's the post you put of you and I. Is that no? That was not you and I. I'm tripping.
You're not my wife. I'm talking.
Yeah, no, I'm not. And
You're not even talking about Manny this weekend. I mean, this week.
No, I was actually sorry about that, guys. I forgot to put my selfishness back away. I have to put my self-absorbed back up. That's not this audio.
No, Victoria loves you, Manny, and so do I. So it's good. It's good to have you here with us. And we appreciate the compliment also. All right. Jeff?
All right, I'm here.
Can you, because remember how I don't play chess?
Yes, sir.
I looked at the board, I saw how to play it, and I just said, I won't play that.
I remember that, actually.
Thank you, Manny. But I learned the game. I know what's going on and all that. But you are a little more seasoned, obviously, than I, because I didn't play. Would you kind of give me an idea about when, just thinking about chess and how the queen relates to the king, how she relates to the other pieces on the board, please?
Yeah, for sure. So the queen is, I guess, what I would call a mid to late game piece. She doesn't come out immediately. So she's a power piece. She's the power piece, the strongest piece on the board, hands down. She works well with all the other pieces, and she can move across the board in a way that no other piece can. The only other piece that comes close is the rook. So if you know chess and what the pieces do, the rook goes in straight lines, the bishop goes in diagonals, the queen does both of those. Yeah. And so she is a combination of two other pieces that are late game pieces. Bishops and rooks are typically, rooks are late game for sure. And then, yeah, obviously they're all protected by the pawns. Pawns are early game. Knights are early game. Those are pieces that are out immediately.
Got you.
Pieces, the queen, is, yeah, she's an offensive and a defensive primetime player. She does both of those things very well.
So there's a lot of things in her hands to do. She has a lot of responsibility.
Yep. She's usually the piece that people are protecting the most early and mid game.
Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I've been seeing women do a lot. Let's look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, who is probably more, who has a bigger name, brother?
Beyonce. Yeah, for sure.
Afraid so, right? Then we had Kim K and Kanye West. And when they were together, because Jeff, they used to be married. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yep, very vaguely. I remember that vaguely.
Okay. And when they were, Ye ended up becoming a billionaire. And then shortly after that, also did Kim. Yeah, do you remember that, right?
Yep, I remember that.
During that period when they were together, who would you say was more influential between the two of them? And I'm talking about worldwide, and also Middle America, like, you know.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. I'd have to say Kim
Kim.
Kardashian. Yeah, that was kind of her marriage.
Yeah.
As the way the world saw it. She was married to Kanye.
Yeah.
I think she became an activist, right? Criminal law activist or something like that.
She
Criminal
did.
lawyer.
Yeah, she sure did. Yeah. Okay. I'll do one more, right, Jeff?
Okay.
This time we'll do I don't know, random. Thinking of a different ethnicity. I don't know, random. Kris Jenner and Bruce. I just let it roll, but it's not my fault. Just
that's cool. Yeah.
Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
And Bruce Jenner.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Who was making more moves between the two of them?
Oh yeah, Kris. Right?
Yeah, Kris Jenner. I would say Kris Jenner. So, brother, aren't they bomb, brother?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So they're better than guys then, right? Excuse me, sir. Why are you laughing? Are you a misogynist?
I am actually, yes. Girls rock.
Okay. So don't go around misogynizing on this platform, brother. Understand?
Yeah, but you went into misandry.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say, ew, boys suck.
You said that they were better than men.
Yeah, but look, you just explained that all these ladies were doing all the work.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
All right, Jeff?
All right, man. All right.
Okay.
Well, all right. Try it again. Say it again. I'll try it again.
Okay, I'll do one more then.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This is another random. All right? I have no idea what ethnicity is going to land on.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. So just go ahead and say spin and we'll get started.
Okay. Let's see.
Females name, Jennifer Lopez.
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez, brother.
Okay.
Just
women are better than men. All right.
So J-Lo,
yeah,
you know who that is, right, Jeff?
Yeah,
Of course you do, right?
A real queen on the chessboard. Yeah, been watching her moves since I was a youth.
Okay, and I didn't use her just because of any particular reason. You spun it. I let you spin.
Nah, it's cool, man. I will address the,
All right, so J-Lo
isms at another time. All right.
No. Jeff, everybody saw you spun it.
I did spin it. Yeah. And it stopped. It was stopped.
Stopped on. You heard it kept going until
it stopped. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So who do you want to use? You want to use Mark Anthony or you want to use Ben Affleck? Who are we using here? Let me see. Let me shuffle. Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
I figured it was going to go from that one. Yeah. Yeah. Mark Anthony. Okay.
You want to take this one, Jeff?
J-Lo did a lot more, man. She was in front of people a lot more. And don't get me wrong, man. Mark Anthony, he's got his hits, man. This dude is a star. But yeah, J-Lo, she's worldwide, man. For sure. I mean, she's on a different level, man. She just is.
Where my fellas at? Because sounds like we're losing here, man. Ladies, are y'all just better than guys then?
It's got to be, right? That's what it looks like.
Right? Jeff, if you would, brother, since there's a moment of silence, let's break the silence by if you would talk to me and everyone else about the king in chess.
Okay, I can do that. So the king is more than just the most important piece on the board.
Excuse me, sir. No. All right.
The king.
No, because you said the queen is the strongest. So please.
She's the strongest piece on the board for sure.
Okay.
She can move in a way that no other piece can move individually.
All right.
She works really well with all the pieces on the board. In fact, there's strategies for every piece to work in conjunction with the queen that are pretty strong. The king, however, is not simply just the most important piece on the board.
Okay.
The king is the board.
No, sir. The king, it's a piece you can put him. You have to put him in a spot.
Yes. That spot where the king is,
yes, sir,
determines whether the game continues or not. The game does not continue if the king is going to move to his death. So the way check and checkmate works is when the opposing pieces are aligned on your king to take the king in the next move.
yes,
that
sir.
is called a check. It forces you have no other choice but to either stop the line of sight from the other pieces from being able to reach your king, or you have to move the king. In the event that you cannot save the king, and in the event that there is no move you can make to save the king, that is checkmate.
Checkmate.
That is the end of the match. The pieces get moved back into their original starting places, and the new game begins. So the king is the game.
Oh, so then it's the same thing for the queen too. It's equal.
No.
So she's stronger, but also just as important.
No, she's not as important. She's valuable because of her strength. However,
okay. He's the most important, but she's the strongest. It's equal.
No, sir. It's not equal. Because you can lose a queen and you can gain a queen back. And the game can continue. In many instances, you'll see in some of the more professional chess games, the queen will be sacrificed in order to win the match.
Excuse me?
Yeah. The queen can be sacrificed where it is more favorable to surrender the queen over to the opposing side to gain position to checkmate the other side. And that those things happen quite often. If you play chess a lot, you'll see it all the time.
Gulp.
and even so, to add to that, what I see as the most important pieces on the board are the pawns. Right. I read a book years ago called Organic Pawn Growing. It teaches you how to use the pawns very well, in a better way to make them stronger. And I see the pawns as quite powerful because if you get the pawns across the board to the other side, you can then get another queen if you've lost your queen. And that's a pretty big deal because that can kind of change whether or not you're going to win the game, depending on how the game's going. But yeah, so strongest piece on the board for sure. But the king determines whether the game continues or not. Wow. You actually cannot get in a position where your king is taken. The king actually never technically gets taken in a chess game.
So then how can we relate that? Because who cares? It's just a board game. Yeah. Monopoly.
It's just, yeah.
Man, checkers. It's the difference. It's
Yeah.
a game, but that's not real life, is it?
No, it's just a game.
All right.
But it is in some ways.
It is
It's kind of like real life, kind of like how Monopoly is sort of like real life. Sort of. You can buy property and sell property, and you have money, and sometimes you just got to roll the dice.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can kind of see that.
It's kind of like life. All right. Sometimes you take a chance.
Yeah. You went out for a little bit. Are you back?
Is my audio still?
I
Okay.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
No.
Manny says we multiply. We were talking about whether a woman was more important, better than men. She said that women multiply. Yes, absolutely. Is it women that multiply though, or is it? Guys,
That's a good question. I think
that
because
multiply.
women are kind of like addition. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1 + 1.
And maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. So when I was younger, I used to hear that the gangs of LA never die. They just multiply.
Mm-hmm.
That was in an Ice-T song. And gangs are predominantly men. So I think it's men that multiply. Many.
She says, then she says, well, it's what we are given. There you go, Manny. What you're given by who? What you're given by who, Manny? Check.
Check.
It's your move. It's your move, Manny.
Move, Manny. Duck. Stick and move.
We got a checkmate here. What do we? Yeah. I do commend women. It's very important for me to do that. And Jeff, I'm sure you would echo some of my sentiments at least.
Yeah.
But I want to, give a round of applause to women responding to opportunity, because I don't know, brother, if there's a species that responds to opportunity better than the female man.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm telling you? I need to borrow my niece. She's mastered chess.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. Let me give you an example, brother. When a woman sees a man that she likes, it's opportunity, brother. She seizes it. All women, even if they're shy, brother, they seize an opportunity more than a man. A man can see a girl, brother, he'll go 3 years before he works.
That's true. Yeah.
Even though he knows that's the best woman for him. He knows it, brother, but he's like, man, it's just, hey, you think you could tell her I said hi?
That's true. I've been seeing you come to this ice cream shop for the last year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
When the young lady knows, hey, that's my husband right there. Even if she's shy, brother, she'll use her shyness. Clink, 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 clink with her eyelashes. Her friends who know that she's fond of him will make sure that he knows also, or make sure they're at the same place at the same time. You think about Cinderella. Well, I wouldn't have went to the ball.
I wouldn't have either, brother. No way.
No, I don't have anything to wear. I'm not even worthy to go.
Nah, brother. I matter of fact, I don't know that I would have made a deal with the fairy godmother. I would have just been like, no, I'm not doing all this just to go to the stupid ball. Yeah. No way. No.
And yet she went, brother, and she made the most of her opportunity. She did. And women, not obviously, the feats, as far as history goes back, it's mostly made. The greatest feats are made by men.
Yeah.
That's obvious. But seizing opportunity, I don't know, brother. I haven't seen anything in the world better than women that will seize an opportunity.
Yeah.
According to their capabilities. Like women. So I applaud women for looking at the way the world is right now, seeing that it is wide open for them to do whatever they so please.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing themselves as more important than men, brother.
Yeah, I understand. I do understand why they would look at the world, especially the world that they've made for themselves, and feel that way. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it because women have overcome quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not to go too far back, but if you just look at the nature of the world that we live in, and the world that all humans had endured for quite some time before it became this modern technological world,
Sure.
quite challenging for women, obviously for men as well, but in many different ways for women. And I've never seen what I see women do. I don't see men do a lot of, and it's this thing right here. It's that you can plant a seed of some sort of strong feeling or emotion, and I've seen women just, I mean, take that and just go almost become different people.
Okay.
Right, like resentment. They that you get treated poorly, and then you start to fester resentment, and then you decide enough is enough, and then just go get your life in order, brother. I've seen women, they lose weight, they get a master's degree,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean they just go ham over a breakup, or they got cheated on, and then next thing you know, they're business
Yeah.
owners, real estate agent, whatever,
Super women.
super women. And I would like to think that men feel like they can do this, but you don't really see men actually stick to it, because once that fuel kind of burns out for men, we just kind of go back to the foundation. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff for guys, man, it kind of lasts a couple weeks, couple months, unless it's strong enough. But so there's a lot of, yeah, brother. That's pretty damn commendable.
That is. Man, he's asking, why do men wait?
What is that in reference to?
Oh well, he sees a woman that he'd love to marry, and he's over here trying to figure out what to say or what to do. But he's waiting. All men don't wait, but yeah, a good number of men will wait. Well, because you're the woman of his dreams, and he doesn't want to mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he messes it up, he knows that's it. That is it.
That's it. Yeah.
You'll never get another shot. It's not the movies.
It's not. Yeah. Men, we're not equipped automatically with everything that a woman wants right away. Right. We don't just come and just say, here I am. You should be happy enough just to have me. We know better than that. There's a lot involved in men feeling valuable enough, or, whatever they might need, whether it's worthiness or whatever, to get the confidence to go forward with a woman.
That yeah, I agree with that. But brother, I don't know, man. It's just I don't know how I feel about this. Because if they're more important, brother, and they're here like making all this noise and doing so well,
yeah.
I mean, where do we come in, Jeff?
Oh.
Just guys or what?
Go, girl.
This reminds me, because I know where we come in.
Yeah.
This reminds me very much of a game that I used to play when I was young. I didn't play it that much though, Jeff, but I used to see it a lot.
Yeah.
And it was called chicken fighting. I don't know. Mandy, do you remember such a game? Chicken fighting is you have to play it in the pool. Does anybody that's watching remember that chicken fight game where most of the time the girl gets on top of the shoulders of a man and then their opponent does the same, and then you have to like
He's driving her like this.
she knows.
Yeah.
What are the positions and the responsibilities of the players? All right, Jeff, you're a guy. I'm a guy. You have a wife. I have a wife. All right, there's 4 people, and we're going to play this game against each other. Please tell me the positions and responsibilities of each player.
Okay, so my job and your job,
Okay.
our positions are going to be we're the base. The women are going to sit on our shoulders,
Okay.
right? And we're going to be in the water. So you and I are going to be walking around in the water. They're going to be on our shoulders, and then they're going to be trying to knock each other off.
Okay. Okay.
We can't try to knock each other down. You and I can't. We can't like push each other because we're trying to hold on to them.
Okay. Yes.
So we have to like keep them from getting knocked down.
Okay.
So when my wife gets pushed by your wife,
Mhm.
she goes like this, I have to bring her back this way while in the water. She goes, oh, so that we don't get knocked down.
I can't. I've never seen that, brother. Because what I see is those girls, man, they're just hair going everywhere, and they're like,
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what you're talking about, brother. What are you even talking about?
Usually when people watch this, it's in a pool
Yep.
and people are wearing like bathing suits.
Yep. You can see right here would be butt.
Right. So usually the back of the neck of the man and
Yeah.
up is what people are looking at.
Yeah, of course. What else?
Below the neck. Up.
There's a W.
Yeah.
A W. And then
Yes,
up,
sir.
right?
Yeah, from the W up. Yes, sir. The W. Yes, sir.
Okay.
What you never see is the man doing this. You never see that part because he's underwater and
I got
he's shrouded in thigh. Can't see him.
Okay.
There's too much thigh around him, and there's water.
And so every once in a while, he has to do that real quick, right? And
Yeah, he's got to like go like this so he can see. You think he's smiling, but he's really doing this, bracing.
got you.
So yeah.
Hey, brother, you know, usually whenever I see that, and then somebody wins,
Mhm.
The young lady comes down and she's kind of like trying to jump a little bit because the water's higher, and then I see her like hit somebody. What's
on her way down?
not on the way down? Like she's down.
Oh, like I got you. She's trying to come
like
up. Yeah.
But then when she kind of gains her, you know, her balance,
Yeah.
she hits the person, and she's laughing, but she hits him.
Yeah. She hits him. Yeah.
Why did she do that? Why did she hit him? Let's go.
It's his fault that she went down. It's his fault. It's his fault. Yeah, I remember playing that game one time in particular, and I told myself, if I feel like she's going down, I'm tossing her. And that's what I would do.
Wow, brother. Dang.
I ain't trying to go down with her because, bro, have you ever tried to get out of underwater with somebody that's freaking out underwater? It's ridiculous, man.
Clenched thighs?
Yeah, I ain't trying. No, you know, women, bro, women have the strongest legs in the world, man.
Very strong legs.
Their legs are almost unbelievably strong.
They're stronger than they should be, right?
They're stronger than they shouldn't be that strong, but they
Because
are.
compared to us, our legs are only as strong as, let's just say, this strength.
Right.
Look at our weight, look at our upper
Right.
body strength, and you just comparatively, okay, that's
Pretty strong.
that's not bad.
That's about right.
But a woman, even though her neck is not that strong,
Yep.
her wrist and arms aren't that strong. Her
Right.
grip is horrible. It's just, you can take anything out of a woman's
It's
hand.
laughable. Women's y'all's grip is laughable.
Well, they don't.
We're looking at you.
They're not using that much, rather to try to
Yeah,
hold something.
That's true. Yeah.
And you just take it. Give me that.
Give me that.
But their legs, brother, they can really position themselves and say,
Yeah.
no, you can't have this, or no, you can't. I don't want you to leave. And if a woman says, I don't want you to leave, brother, and you're trying
That's
to
it.
go, you know how difficult it is to try to say, could you? If her legs are planted,
oh, that's a wrap. No, you have to. You've got to figure out what to say.
yeah,
Like you need to negotiate because those
Yeah,
legs, brother.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible. I think I want to say it's up there with honeybees being able to fly. It doesn't make any sense.
It's tough.
It
I
doesn't
get
make
it.
any sense.
I get it. So yeah, so you throw them off.
Yeah, my thing was I'm gonna chunk them because I'm not gonna get squeezed and then thrown under with her. No, she's going down. Oh, and then we all laugh.
I never tried that, brother. I usually get water in my ear.
Yeah. Well, when I was younger, I needed tubes because when I did get water, it wouldn't come out. So, going underwater wasn't a lot of fun for me.
I got you. So you're not doing that.
No, I'm throwing you. If you're about to come down, I'm gonna help you. Yeah.
So who's the most important piece in that scenario, brother? Even though it's just a game, brother.
Yeah. No, for sure. The strongest piece would be the woman.
Yeah.
And the most important piece would be the shoulders that are under her, the man.
I got you. I feel bad for all of Jeff's tossing them.
Yeah.
The ship's going down, and you just throw
it's going down. I'm willing to accept it. Yeah.
So is a queen valuable? You bet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I encourage every single man, all of them. If you can find a woman that will help your life, to do it.
Yes, sir.
I didn't stand a chance. If you can find a woman that will help your life, I encourage every single man to do it because that's part of your life. You don't get it. It's like you learn so much in elementary, then you graduate, then you get into middle school or junior high, and then you graduate from that, and you get to high school, and you graduate from that, and there's just these gradual periods that you go through, and you don't realize that part of who you are and who you're ever going to become goes with attaching yourself to a woman. It just does.
Yeah.
Man, it really does. It does. Now, if you say my mission actually doesn't involve a woman at all, matter of fact, a woman has no place she would get in the way with my mission, then disregard what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because there is people like that, Jeff.
Yeah, sometimes you sacrifice the queen to win.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. However, that she you think about dying or protecting your wife or women because there's value there. It is. Yeah. But if I was the last man in the world, brother, if I was the last man in our town, I'm the last one. I'm also happen to be the mayor. All right, Jeff?
All right.
I voted
very weird that the mayor is the only one that survived. But all right,
So
here you are.
I had all female police force, and just so happened I ended up being the only guy. Right?
That's cool. Yeah.
If 3 tigers came to the town, I'm not gonna risk my life.
No.
I'm the only man.
No.
I won't do it. Because when the only man is gone, it's over.
Game over.
Or are we lying? Hey, brother, if the internet said, nah, never mind.
Like I went home. Internet
Yeah,
went
it's just said, nah. That y'all use me enough. That's it.
home. Done. Clocking out.
If Uber was like, nah, or if the railway system was like, nah. Hey, brother, if planes and airlines said, nah. If there were only hair companies left. L'Oreal?
Yeah. Well,
No,
maybe Maybelline.
Maybelline. If that's all that was left, what would we get done? What would get done in this place? Something to think about.